Salve a tutti ragazzi, io sono Dave, oggi siamo qui su The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt per continuare con il gioco. Allora, che dobbiamo fare? Che volevo fare soprattutto? Voglio vedere una cosa, no? Ma vaffanculo, lo devo applicare quindi. Beh, questo è utile. Ok, perfetto. Ah, volevo vedere, no? Noi siamo qua. Quindi non c'ho un punto dove io puoi costruire armi. Ah, devo andare a ramo nero. Ok. Vabbè, poi ci andremo. Evochiamo sto Lubberkin. Che brutto rumore.
By blood's power I summon you. With your name I beseech you. Hear my call and arise, Dea. Lead me to those bound to you by blood.
Che brutta. Che brutto coso. Quanto corri? Che brutto coso. È il botchling volante, sì. Vabbè raga, io lo seguo, ci vediamo poi quando si ferma, eh. Oh no. Merda. State calmi.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh, merda. Porca puttana, oh. Su. Oh. Andati. Ragazzo.
Sure wasn't lavender they kept in there. Might be worth looking around though.
Cosa sei? Cosa è?
They change in here.
Questi sono cavallate, eh? Questi sono grandi tracce di cavallo queste.
Horseshoe. No way a pitch burner could afford a horse.
E questo?
A
Che
bracelet. One of them must have dropped it. Both were here. I'm going the right way.
Cosa vuoi? Oh, merda. Ho capito, bro, ma se qua non mi fa premere... Oh, eccoci
What do
qua.
we have here?
Sella?
Chewed on the saddle. Necrophages will eat anything these days.
Costole?
Giant claws. Wasn't a necrophage made these marks.
Testa forse.
Head torn clear off. Takes incredible strength.
Zampe.
Horseshoes missing. Is this the animal that lost one in the smokehouse? Bones have been here a while. Must have been attacked by a powerful beast. Surprised him. Hope they got away.
Entra, porca puttana.
Who's that? The room. Go on now.
What you seek here, sir? Our hut's out of the way. Woeful. We has nothing. We knows nothing.
Just need information. Looking for two women. The Bloody Baron's wife and daughter.
Not a soul have been here, sir.
Sure? Not even passing through? Daughter's medium height, about 20. Her mother's thin, about 40. Seen them?
That sir came at night, right, Mummy? Quiet, boy.
Where'd the girl go? Your son said enough. No point in playing dumb anymore.
Sorry, sir, but you don't look like one of our father's men.
Because I'm not. I'm looking for Tamara and her mother. I need to know if they're alive and safe.
Tamara is high. She's to my brother's place in Oxenford. But Mrs. Anna, that's another tale. Though anywhere's better than to Crow's Perch with a baron.
Why?
'Cause he beat her, sir. Beat Mrs. Anna, I means. Everyone knew, but not a one lifted a finger for to stop it.
What happened to Tamara's mother?
'Twere like this. I was awaiting in the old smokehouse with horses. Cold as hell and so dark, couldn't see past 2 ells in front of you. Moon had risen high, and still they hadn't come. Began to fear some demon had snatched them. But finally they came forth, and we sets off towards the river. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a gale arose. Thought it'd tear my head off. And those damn birds, swarms of them coursing o'er the woods, raising a racket to make your ears bleed. Mrs. Anna screamed, bent over into herself. Tamara knelt down, gripped her arms. 'Twere then I saw it. Fiery marks on her hands.
Fine. What happened next?
Grew even darker. Seemed someone had put out the stars. Crickets all went silent of a sudden. And then, from the woods, a roar. Broke out in a cold sweat, and before I could catch my breath, a beast jumped out of the woods, big as a barn, with horns and 2 burning coals for eyes. I thought I was done for. Beast attacked Mrs. Anna's horse, ripped its head off, carried her off into the woods. Our horses, mine and Miss Tamara's, got spooked and tore off willy-nilly. 'Twere the only reason we escaped. The miss wanted to go back for her mother, but my wife pleaded, said she'd die out there alone. Miss Tamara agreed not to go.
What marks?
They's, well, like burned on with hot iron. On the palms, inside.
Burned? Like a cattle brand?
Aye, though these wasn't black scars scabbed over. They's hot and glowing, as if they burned with raw fire.
Thanks for your help.
Ok.
So here our paths diverge. Thank you, Dea. Go in peace.
Perfetto, rotiglia. E andiamo a riparare ste spade, perché sennò veramente... Spada lunga di Velen. Arma d'acciaio però. Arma d'acciaio, arma d'acciaio. Non ci faccio un cazzo da darmi. Ah, questi di livello 5 richiesta. Mi ripari questa. Mi ripari questa. Mi ripari pure questa. Anche questa. Anche queste. Anche queste. Grazie mille. Vai, giochiamo a carte, brother. Questa partita ve la taglio, ovviamente. E andiamo, vaffanculo. Su. Andiamo, boys. Torniamo alle cose serie. Rotiglia. 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 Oh, Ruti! Madonna.
Remember me?
Stable hand pulled you out of the fire.
We'll never forget that. Here, I'm grateful.
Ole.
Oh!
Ole. Oh.
Witcher, a word, please.
What is it?
That night, when the Baron ordered everyone to lock their doors, stay inside. What did you and the Baron do?
Gotta ask the Baron about that. Speaking of which, know where he is?
Garden. Spends a lot of time sitting there of late.
Drunk.
No. Don't drink, don't eat. Just sits.
Ma zio, fate un po' i cazzi tua, tipo. Eh?
There you are.
See the hollyhock there? The violet blooms. Brought the plants here from Nazaire. Anna had read some story. Insisted on having them. Spent hours tending to them, trimming, pruning. She was so content at that. And them, the frilly ones, called birds of paradise in Zerrikania. But Tamara called them dragons of paradise. She adored them. Damn shame I'll never learn which blooms would please Dea most. Though it's good to know her spirit's free.
Got some information about your family.
You've learned something? Well, let's go inside. It's a bit chilly out. Any news for me?
Your daughter's in Oxenford.
What the blazes? She all right? In good health? Safe? Why haven't you brought her back?
Never offered to do that.
How do you know she's safe? You see her at least?
No, but I talked to the man who helped her escape and then took her in. Tamara is safe and sound. From what I gathered, she has no desire to see you again, no intention to return.
I shan't trust some peasant dolt. I shan't trust whoever it is helped her. I need to know for certain she's safe. Go to her. You must be sure. See her yourself. I shan't believe anyone else.
T'ho fatto troppe cose.
I've done my part. You've got dozens of men. There's gotta be someone you can send.
You refuse to go?
Mm-hmm.
Fuck you! Yet, if you're ever in the area, by chance even, take this. Just make sure she's all right.
What is it?
A letter of safe conduct. Ever since the Redanians took hold of the Pontar Delta, they made it damned hard to get to Novigrad without one. Very well. You were to find them both. What of Anna? Learned anything?
Nothing yet, but I'm on her trail.
Well, what are you waiting for?
For you to tell me about Ciri, like we agreed.
Fine. A word once given.
Era ora.
When Ciri was on the mend, we took her out on a hunt. Thought a bit of galloping would warm up her limbs, gone stiff from so much bed rest.
Accecamento in corso.
That lass of yours, why, worthy of one of King Foltest's feasts, were he still among the living? Ciri, come! Our haunt should be yours as I see it.
Aye, you done well, lass.
Not bad. Not bad at all. But who goes boar hunting with a sword?
No bow at hand, no spear. My sword was all I had.
Well, you brandished it beautifully. Where'd they teach you that, anyway?
At Kaer Morhen.
Witcher school there, aye. But they only took lads, as I recall.
They made an exception for me.
Right. Mean to say you're a she-witcher?
Not entirely. The mutations, I was never subjected to them. But everything else I know, I learned from the witches there.
Know any of them potions?
Not so much. A bit.
Because you see, at times I get this pinching back here.
Shut it, Egrin. Nobody cares about your backside. A woman could swing a sword. I've knowed one. But never seen a lady mount anything but a cock proper. All tipsy on horseback. Nothing strange on account they bloody mount them sideways.
Perhaps you'd care to wager?
Think you can outrun me on an horse? Naturally. What's the stake?
Black mare. The one in the stable.
Oh, that won't do at all.
What happened? You get the jitters?
No.
So why not?
The horse is mine.
To race the Baron himself. I'd consider it an honor.
Oh, that'd be a sight to behold.
Would it ever?
Done. But if I win, I take your sword.
Agreed.
I'd not drink any more this night. You'll want your head about you. We start at daybreak.
Bene. Sarà divertente.
The day dawns.
Ready?
As ever, first one to the tower.
Man chop! Come on, Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
2, 1. Ma dove va quello? Ho sbagliato strada. No, zio, ho sbagliato strada. Ho sbagliato strada. Non ci voglio credere. Vai che lo ripio, vai che lo ripio, sta lì. Vai che lo sta lì. Non ci voglio credere. No, 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 sì, sì. No, no, voglio rifarla, sì, non mi interessa. Ok, ci siamo.
Ciri, don't you embarrass us!
Go on! Kick it!
Show how it's done!
Vai, 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 vai. Corri, corri.
Come on, lads!
Sì, fanculo.
Worthy of the
Fottiti.
best horse. What?
Another chance to win.
Minchia, così, dal nulla, di botto. Tu.
She screamed like a mad woman. In an instant, all had forgotten the wager. Every man ran to save his skin, even worried to break his neck.
And they make it?
Some, aye. Others were not so fortunate. But what happened then? I must say, Witcher, seen a lot, but nothing like this. Never.
Uh-oh. I know that look.
You're a fast learner. You'll know the rest once you find my wife.
Working on it.
And making piss-poor progress.
They split up. Hadn't considered that possibility before. But don't worry. I'll find Anna too.
Perché giochiamo a Gwen? No, basta, basta, basta. Ci vediamo.
So
Ci vediamo. Ci vediamo, ci vediamo, ci vediamo. Io ho da fare, devo lavorare, devo lavorare, devo lavorare. E direi che per oggi possiamo finire qui. Un episodio un po' più corto del solito. Ma ragazzi, questi qui sono episodi un po' altalenanti. Anche perché se adesso vado a fare la missione, praticamente finisco con un'ora di video. E editare un'ora di video comunque non è facile. Come potete vedere già adesso faccio fatica. Infatti vedete video di 30-40 minuti. Anche perché è giusto che voi vediate gran parte del gioco. Tutti i filmati e cazzi vari che so fighissimi. Mi sta piacendo davvero un sacco. Ditemi anche voi se vi sta piacendo. Io vi chiedo di mettere un pollicione, lasciare un commento, datemi un feedback. Qui da Dave è tutto. Ciao!